Um, Today we are reading a book called Mission Mars, and we just read two very interesting pages. And on the very first page that we just read right now, it talks about the right. It's important to have um, good crewmates while you're on your trip.
Which is you see that human? You see the little dot?
Right.
It's right. Little dot. And then it's the big, and then all of those is just compared, and that's just really, really small fish.
In this, there's also it says it's important to have good crewmates because because um you know you have to have great crewmates because you're gonna be on Mars for a long time, and also there's like five there's five main things that you need to have on Mars. You need to have knowledge, health, motivation,
Adaptability
adaptability,
and
and
altruism.
altruism. And you should probably when you're on Mars, you should make a decision to like follow the 7 habits and don't have mean and unselfish behavior.
Yeah. And so they're making this rocket called the SLS, which is they're gonna have two versions: the small version, which will be for us, and the big version, which will be for cargo. And it'll take 7 big ones. If we were gonna like pack it down into one, just like the big version, it would take 7 for all of us and all the cargo we need. So even how big they are. So
Um,
that's
yeah, it's pretty overwhelming
yeah.
when you think about it. Also they show like what Chris showed before. It showed a human compared to just the space shuttle,
Of course, that's a
and
lot different because that's it all attached. Once it gets into space, probably maybe a quarter or even a half will just fall off because it's just extra weight.
uh yeah, like what Chris just said. And also, if you look at a human compared to just one of the
Just one.
rockets,
Even
um
a small one that they use to orbit Earth.
yeah, like the human's about this big, and then
And then the
compared to
two
the rocket, and so it's really like really significantly
bigger.
crazy when you think about it. And there's like it's really mind
And then the
blowing.
next page shows just like what they'll look like. So there's gonna be a bunch of ships launching off of Earth, and then this is the big how to look.
And the thing that surprised me the most was that
Solar panels to this little this thing that's around it will be like a living space.
yeah, that's what the inflatable habitat is what surprised me the most
Yeah, me too.
because it's where we spend most of our time during the trip to Mars and back,
This
and it's
thing,
inflatable so it can pack tightly for Mars. But I think it's really interesting how it's an inflatable
yeah.
thing. So
And then this thing is the lander.
so there's many really surprising things. Um, Obviously, it would be very hard to get to Mars too, so you would have to live through the whole thing because you're really far away from
That's
home.
why they have solar panels to power us too. Also, this thing right there in the middle, that is our way back into Earth. So if we ever like if it goes wrong or when we're coming back home, that's how we're gonna get back.
Um, so I think that these 4 pages were really information giving, kind of.
Yeah.
So thanks for
Thanks
watching.
for watching. Bye.